Reading a pledge and saying you will abide by its codes are one thing, but it takes a real-life story to get the picture across. This is the story of John, who thought nothing about the consequences of his actions and how they affected others. He had nowhere to park, and the freezing cold made walking a nuisance, so he parked his car in a teacher's parking spot. "10 minutes later, Anna Bloom, a 90-year-old teacher, had to teach her last class before the final exam, but realized she had nowhere to park. She ended up having to walk over half a mile and ended up turning into this icy snow lady.
Also, as a university, we will not tolerate unauthorized collaboration on any assignments. Here's another story to show our point. This is the story of Matt and Josh. Matt had an English paper due the next morning and had not started working on it. He decided to ask his friend Josh to let him borrow his paper so he could get a few ideas. That night, as Matt realized he wasn't going to finish his paper on time, he decided just to copy down Josh's and turn that in. Because of Matt's actions, both him and Josh received zeros on their paper and had to meet with the Academic Integrity Board the following week.
Another huge violation to the Educational Honor Code lies within the online work performed by students. Students may be assigned an online take-home test that should be completed on their own without any assistance through other outside sources or peers. Students are required to perform an online homework through Pearson educational programs such as MyCompLab, MyMathLab, and Mastering Chemistry. Using other students' answers to answer their own work is a violation of the Educational Honor Code. It may seem extremely easy to call in a friend from down the hall who has already completed their Mastering Chemistry assignment that is due at midnight that night. This is a form of cheating and will get you nowhere but kicked out of Clemson University. In conclusion, cheating is not worth it. Infringement to this policy could lead to a 0 in the class, being dismissed from the university. The Educational Honor Code is a strict policy and should be followed at all expenses.